Hello and welcome back, everybody, AkramLDL, and now that the day is almost upon us of Fire Emblem Kindred Ties, I think it's called that, right? Yeah, Kindred Ties. So that comes out tomorrow, and we now have banner information. Alright, so just in case if I haven't been paying attention to the Twitter, they have uploaded videos about more or less how they work, so I will be covering that in just a very short bit. But first I'm going to go over what they showed in the game right now. So they obviously will be limited adventurers. So Chrom and Peony will be on the first banner. In case if I haven't seen my last video, which will be linked by the end of this video, it was Chrom, Peony, and Tiki. Tiki will come out on the 3rd or 4th, depending on your time zone, and we get information right before then. So I guess there are the units, but just if you only care about the characters, feel free to choose your banner from there. So now we're going to look into what they do. So Chrom here, Fire Sword. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Fire Sword. Yay, we need another one. So 2 skills obviously. Exalted Sword deals flame damage to enemies at the head and grants user 1 stack of Flames of Awakening. Flames of Awakening can stack up to 3 times, and each stack will progressively increase the strength of Aether. Using Aether will consume all stacks of Flames of Awakening. And Aether is the second skill. It deals flame damage to target and nearby enemies, restores 3% of damage inflicted as HP to the user. Recovery caps at 15% max HP. Afflicted foes take extra damage. So that means it doesn't have to be burn. It could be poison. I think that also means defense down. I'm not quite so sure on that one, but I don't think so. It might though. But regardless, this skill's strength will increase relative to the number of Flames Awakening stacks the user has, and will consume all Flames Awakening stacks and 1 level of the user's skill reservoir on use. So yes, he does have a skill reservoir just like Alex, but yet when we watch the video, there is a difference. There will be a clear difference between Galaxy's and his. Once again, that'll be in the video. Co-ability. It's not a sword co-ability. It's HP and defense. 10% when he's mana 50. So pretty much he has a lance and axe all in one. So pulling him will make you very easily live high dragons in general. He will make you live high dragons in general. So that alone might be great for a beginner player, just outright. Then chain collab. When you burn, user wind res 8%. Honestly, don't care. Don't care, it's trash. Now, abilities, full HP equals strength 15%. Me personally, I'm not too much of a fan of that because you need to have full HP. He doesn't have an HP regen like Marth, but he can restore some HP, so it's something. He then has sleep res, so he will get stunned when he gets hit with a mid-guard blast. But he can take out green orbs off of Volk Expert and Snare, I think. I haven't played Snare in so long. First people problems, am I right? And Rightful King. This is his unique ability. If Aether is used when the user has 3 stacks of Flames of Awakening, which will be the cap, and their skill reservoir is at 3, which is also the cap of the skill reservoir, a variant called Awakening Aether will be used instead. Using Awakening Aether will consume all 3 stacks of Flames of Awakening and empty the user's skill reservoir. What this means is you want to, in short, use Exalted Sword 3 times. That way you can build 3 stacks of Aether. Then when you hit 3 reservoir, you burst with Aether. So that means Chrom is a burst damage dealer. He's a massive burst damage dealer. And we'll also based off of the video, it's going to be nuts. He's going to be absolutely nuts because the damage difference is immense, and you'll see why. Right? You will see why. So then that's enough of Chroma until the video. So now we have Peony, who is a light wand unit. So yes, now we have another fairy besides Not. Yay. Keep in mind, this one is a support unit, so she's not meant to do damage. She's meant to support. All right. Just saying that now before people say, oh no, she's not going to do too much damage. Well, no crap. No offense here, but yeah, no crap. So, Flower of Joy deals light damage to the target and inflicts paralysis. Sweet. Then activates Skill Shift if the attack connects. So, Phase 2 adds an additional 10% increase to the user's defense for 10 seconds, so 10% defense to just her. While Phase 3 does an entire team strength of 10% for 10 seconds. Honestly, pretty nice. Then we have the Gentle Dream. Deals light damage to enemies in a line and increases entire team strength by 10% and attack rate by 10% for 10 seconds. Paralyzed foes take extra damage. So pretty much she paralyzes off of S1 and her S2 is a paralyzed Punisher. So that's pretty good right there. That's pretty solid for a support unit, especially the S2 doing 10% strength and 10% attack rate. That will be great for Light, because Light has no one like that yet. And the collab. This is where she starts to get a little nuts. Light damage 20%. She outright increases damage by 20%. So then, for example, for a potential team, you can go Galaluka, Peony, and Chitosi. Chitosi and Peony are pure supports. Chitosi will increase strength by a ridiculous amount. Peony will just increase attack and attack rate. And Galaluka, he's crits. Then from there, just have like a healer or someone else, or we'll just let's co-op have either crit rate or crit damage. So yeah, nuts right there. Chain collab, light defense 6%, honestly, whatever. No. Although I will save that first skill for last. So let's cover the rest. Don't worry, I know all of you already paused and read it. I know. I will get to it. So Curse Res 100%, cool. Paralysis Punisher 30%. Alright, cool. So that means you can have the Paralysis Punisher print and Coursing Phoenix, and she can begin to do some numbers. Cool. And Aid of the... I'm not going to pronounce that. I am not going to pronounce that. I'm just asking to get murdered when I pronounce it, alright? So Aid of whatever. Aid of the Fairy, how about that? Aid of the Fairy. So grants the entire team a life shield at the start of quests. That's what Grace does in short. So pretty much you have free HP upon entering. Using Gentle Dream grants the user the Empowered Dreams effect. When this effect is active, the user's next Force Strike will fill 40% of skill gauges for each team member's initial skill, with the exception of Peony, and grant the following effects to all team members for 10 seconds, none of which will stack. Increases strength by 10%, increases attack rate by 10%, increases defense by 20%, adds 5% to shadow resistance, and increases movement speed by 5%. So that's a lot right there. So then, in short, when you use Gentle Dream, you want to Force Strike immediately after. That way you can get 40% skill prep for everyone except her. You will then get the strength, attack rate, defense, shadow res, and movement speed. Then also really quick, Empower Dreams effect cannot stack and will be consumed on use and will not activate again for 20 seconds after activating. So yes, it will take some time to come back, but however, you're getting a lot. You're getting a lot when it comes to her being a support. She can really begin to make you dish out numbers. And yeah, that's about it. So those are the units on paper. So now we're going to very quickly switch on over to Twitter, where we have videos more or less going over what they do in actual action. So I'll be right back as I switch screens. Alright, so we are back on the Dragalia Lost Twitter. Once again, feel free to follow them, and also feel free to follow me. Well, while you're at it, hashtag plug. So first of all, don't forget to retweet. I'm just saying that right now. So there's Chrom. There is Peony, and this was a release as the general showcase. For the part 1 banner, I will not be showing this because well, we all kind of know what they are already. Yeah, I'll just save you all the trouble. So first we'll be going to, let's mute that just in case. So get the most out of the Eater skill. Oops. So the Exalted Sword skill deals damage to enemies. So yep, just like I said earlier, and here you go. But just one hit, and there's an icon down there, and we'll also you can see that the Squirrel Reservoir, and we'll 3 at once. So yes, it says 3, and we'll did consume 1 as well. So now this is the max out one. That was 3 Flames of Awakening and 3 Skill Reservoir. But also, yep, so here it is. 2 hits. So now here is how big of a difference. This is 1 Flame, 1 Skill Reservoir, then versus 3 Flame and 3 Skill Reservoir, and I will pause on the damage numbers. $700 versus 12K. Uh-oh. That is dangerous. Just the sheer difference in that. Now, remember, Fire has Marth. I mean, not Marth. Fire has Mars. Fire has a strength increasing Agito. And also with Mars, he's amazing for burst damage during break. Now imagine him with all that in break. Has Marth been overthrown already by another Fire Emblem unit? I don't know. But damn, does he look dangerous. He looks dangerous. But we'll also pay attention to how much he heals. 92s. He's only healed 92s. So he doesn't heal a lot. So yeah, though, that's actually something else. This was at the full HP equals strength 15%, and this was not. That's something else to keep in mind. This isn't even his full potential. That's not even his full potential, and then that's only with the Brunhilde too. So yeah, there's a Chrom for you. So hopefully that sheds some light on just potentially how ridiculous he can be. So now we go to Peony now. Mute just in case. Use buffs to support your team. Gentle Dream is the enemies and boost strength attack rate as you can see there. But by the right there, see the life shield? It's similar, it's very similar to Grace, but it's obviously not to the degree of Grace. It looks like with her, she just does a little bit of everything and just applies, and also just has a co-op that just increases light damage. So honestly, pretty cool. So yep, here is about to be the unique Force Strike. I remember this, I think, right? Here we go. Yep. Look at all those buffs. So the strength and the attack rate that they do stack. So yeah, don't you worry about that. Then the defense, shadow res, then also the movement speed, and also they're all right there. So now what else are they going to mention? Because I honestly forget. And now they compare her normal Force Strike to the Empowered Force Strike. Her regular Force Strike is normal. Yeah, see, just a standard Force Strike versus hers over here, in which she's actually got that gauge under her, the smiley face. That. So yeah, she is going to be monstrous. She's going to be a monster, especially with Chitosi already existing, and also Galaluka also existing. So now that's it for Peony and Chrom. Just if you're only here for those two, feel free to leave now, and thank you for stopping by. But however, just if you are staying, I'm actually going to talk about and predicting the free unit, because her video's right here. So some gameplay for Sharena, who will join as you progress the story of the Fire Emblem Kindred Ties. So yes, she'll be the free-play unit as we already know. But well, because of this video, we can try and predict some of the things she will have to see whether or not you will want to invest in her. So let's do just that. So Lance, obviously. Why is it lagging? Well, let's reload it really quick. Oh boy, that I still do have internet. So that's good. So let's try it again. Alright, so this time we should be good. They love rolling. I see. Alright, so first skill right here does paralysis, but also she gained the strength 13%. So we can assume that her chain collab, as a matter of fact, yeah, so right here, light paralysis equals user strength 13%. So she has that for free, which is pretty nice, because pretty much the only one that has that is Saint Starfall, who is the second Christmas exclusive unit. Second year, technically. Yeah. Yeah, so yes, pretty much only one person had that, and they were an axe. So this is actually stupid. You could run light HP and defense collabs, and also getting 26% strength when you paralyze, which is pretty nuts. Oh, it did it again. Nope. All right, so wait now. Right now's it good? Oh, mute that real quick. Let's fast forward a little bit. No? Okay. Guess I'm doing it like this. Alright, and also Luna decreases defense by 5%. That's something else to keep in mind. And also right here, when she got hit, and well, I don't remember what this thing does. I think he curses or poisons. Let me actually check in game very quick. But regardless, her ability is potent. Her ability is the potent version. So she definitely doesn't have a dual res. I can say that much. She does not have a dual res. But yeah, this reminds me of when Galaluka came out. He also came out with a potent res. Oh, by the way, I'm in the game right now, and it's Curse. So she has potent Curse res right there. So that's something really interesting to know. And her Force Strike, it's just a standard Force Strike. And that's it for that video. Sorry about all those technical difficulties, at least. But hey. So yeah, so now her chain collab. We don't know if her collab is changing. We know what her first skill does. We know what her second skill does, and we know that she is potent Curse res. That's all we know at the moment. Tomorrow we'll see the rest. I will be doing a video on that. But yeah, it's one more thing. Just if I'm going to very quickly say about other banners now. Whether or not you want something for these is up to you. What my plan for these is, I'm going to wait until Tiki comes out. I'm going to go for Tiki first because I want Tiki really bad. Then I'll go for these guys. But overall, Chrom can become a very busted burst unit. Like, very good burst. Very, very stupid burst. Oh yeah, though, one more thing is pay attention to the skill reservoir when he hits. Is it gonna play? Am I gonna do it like this? Nope, it's loading, that's why. Yay. It goes up very slow. Looks like it takes about two whole combos in order to charge up one. So it's not like Galax, it does take longer. So yeah, that's about it for the video. I have nothing else to say about these guys other than just if you're summoning on day one, best of luck. Just if you are skipping Fire Emblem in its entirety, feel free to. I really don't blame you. But also just if you're going to do what I'm doing and waiting for Tiki to then invest all of your currency, you're also more than welcome to do that as well. But also keep in mind, Kindred Ties will more likely have a lot more currency than also Coliseum, and who knows how much currency Coliseum has. So we're gonna have a lot of currency coming our way to use on Fire Emblem. So let's also hope that they don't bombshell us with another gala or be a surprise limited banner. Say, for example, another summer limited banner. I mean, a summer limited banner, not another. Summer wasn't limited last year. They could do that. They could limit Mim again. Who knows? But either way, that's it for the video. And thank you all for stopping by. Peace.